Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back. Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
45.
Black 20. These two.
Check the tight end, check the tight.
No spacing.
Check tight.
Shift.
45.
They'll start the drive with Samuels. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Fellas, let's set a tone. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
Show that bench release and go.
I'm coming.
Now Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ready. White 25.
55. Hey, watch this.
Wait.
Here we go. Watch the 61. Match box.
Let's go.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
64. Wait.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
They can't move the ball on us.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's convert.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Mike 55.
Wait.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger.
Black 20.
Let's go.
Hey, alert.
Single.
Black, what's that?
Throwing now. Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Hey,
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now it's Roethlisberger, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
45 is Mike, 45.
Snickers, you got to spin.
Defense, hey, man up.
Double.
Man up, D. Kill.
Hey.
Turn it up. Slam.
Here's Samuels. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Ready?
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
45 is the Mike.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete.
Let's go.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Set. White 80. Alert.
Check. 45 is the Mike.
Blue draw corkers.
Check. Switch.
These two.
Motion. Wise motion.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
30.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby soft. Check 24.
Snickers.
Tighten up.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set. Blue 30.
Check Mike 45. All day, dog.
Easy. White 80.
On 2nd down now, Samuels. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Monday.
Check.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Shoot.
50.
$45. Mike, 45. Switch up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 3 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Ready. White 25.
Check 55 to Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
On 1st and 10, Winston. That's caught by Howard.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He's got Evans. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And that's the first connection, the number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Ready. Black 25 to hot.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
To the air again with Winston. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. This fielded at the 2.
All day, baby, all day.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way down to the 12. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
There we go.
Black 80.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This is Samuels. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
No spacing.
On second down, Samuels. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Let's go.
A first down throw for Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. From the red zone now, Winston. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be taken short.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Roethlisberger. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
First down, Winston. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. 45.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Roethlisberger now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Got an open man. It's Washington. A good pickup there at 22. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
Deuce. Takes both of them. Hey.
Get him.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
180. Alert, alert.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Help out.
Check hot route.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Set.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
To throw again on second down, Roethlisberger.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Roethlisberger on target to Washington. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock it.
And a loose football. And the Buccaneers have it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Here we go. Here we go.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Check. 180.
Check. 48's the mic.
Double bump.
65. 65.
Block it.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it first and 10 up at the 20. Roethlisberger will throw. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 9.
50.
A fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll get that one complete to Connor. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Alert, alert.
Focus. Kill. Turn up.
Easy.
Turn up.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
61, matchbox lights. These 2.
Motion.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Hey, alert.
Watch twist.
Alert.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Finally, an incompletion. He was 5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began, okay, he can have an incompletion here or there, but I love what they've done right from the word go. They just need to pay it off with a touchdown now.
So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on second and 10.
Quick the edge. Come.
50. Snickers, you gotta spin.
Motion, bump.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Alert, alert.
They'll run on first down. Samuels. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. No score after one on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you. Shift.
Bell.
Shift.
They'll hand it off now to Samuels. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
You don't want no problem.
Snickers. 44.
Receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
No spacing.
Buzz. Be ready.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 25 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. A second fake. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 78 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Justin Tucker for the extra point. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
57.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Checking crash. Check 31. Check.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Switch gears. Switch gears.
Heat these two.
Take four.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 33 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time?
Here we go.
Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
50.
Check 48.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Roethlisberger now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Watch 24.
Jack 16.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Mike 48.
2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger once more. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's it.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Haywood.
Don't be scared.
Middle.
48. 48's the Mike.
So we got man. Check 48.
Black, what's that?
To throw again is Roethlisberger.
Pick me up. Here we go.
And that will be incomplete as well. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch 36.
Hey, zoom.
I'll get him.
Black,
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Set. Black 20.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 33 yards that time.
Check 25. Check 25.
Alert, alert.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Shift.
Cross. Little spacing.
Motion. Hey,
Just like I said.
On the handoff, it's Samuels. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Black 20. We got Mike Snickers. You got to spin.
Silver.
Bang, 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 bang.
6-6. Bullet high.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
44.
Tighten up. 48.
Bravo.
48's Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Black and third.
2nd down and goal. Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 6 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the gun, Jackson. He can run for it, and he will. The quick feet by Jackson. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's make these babies crawl away.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Too little.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And this will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Double dog. That's the way.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Hey, exit.
Not today.
To try again after the sack, Roethlisberger. And he's got room. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Switch.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 46.
Double bump.
48's the Mike.
Hey, Echo.
48's the Mike. Watch switch.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Check. Black.
Now Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Easy.
He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
Protein spill.
Check three.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Solid, 5 down.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Alert.
48's the mic.
Black and third.
Ben to throw again. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Zoom.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. After the sack on first down, Jackson, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. All right, T, let's start. All right, T.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Pick it up, guys.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
36 the mic.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
Snickers, 66.
Get that quarterback.
Watch out. Watch
No
out.
spacing.
Watch out.
50.
Mike, 36.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his
Come
man.
on, fellas.
Give him 30 yards there.
180.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Watch the twist.
$44.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Jackson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete to Snead. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Get some. Go!
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
No.
Squirrel!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Alert, alert!
Now it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set! Black 80! 50!
It's been a long day for you.
Hey!
Strong right.
Target.
Black, what's that?
Here's Roethlisberger. And it's brought in by Washington.
Set!
They call his
Black
number
80!
again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Greystone, travel. These 2.
Motion.
Black, I said!
On first down, Samuels looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Here we go.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Back.
80 weapon.
Back.
Check 99.
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuels down to about the 22 here. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Blue draw corkers.
Slam.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
That! White 80!
48. I don't think you got it, son.
Black, I said!
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Mike, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Steelers have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.